made room for Emmanuel, for God to be with you? Is there room in your heart, in your life, for God to be with you? Or does he play second fiddle to the season? How often is that our schedule? And we don't take time to come away with God in peace. Why? Because everyone is looking for you. Where should they find you? Did you hear our psalm reading today? Because I rejoice that that is you, because it was very hard for me. The psalm said, I was glad when they said, let us go into the house of the Lord. That was prior to 6 inches of snow. Right? That was prior to these winds and the waves. Like, can I please just pull these covers up to my neck? I mean, full disclosure, I was like, can I call Yvonne and we just stream this from, can we figure this out, right? But it is okay to have these boundaries. Point number 3, as we're talking about boundaries, because again, remind ourselves, it is a season of hope, peace, joy, and love, and we should be the embodiment of that. And so as we're setting these boundaries, don't allow others to set the boundaries for you. Don't allow others to set those boundaries for you. Don't allow somebody else's priorities to become yours. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 7 through 8. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 7 through 8. Each one must give as he has decided in his heart. Before you go out the house, before you even answer the phone, because their name pop up and you've ignored them a couple of other times, decide in your heart how you are going to be the representative of the Christ child. Not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves. If this is what you can do cheerfully, stand on business. Be okay with that. Don't feel the peer pressure to do something that you genuinely don't want to do, because you know how you come across then? As a Krabby Patty. And then Scrooge. I was going to say the Grinch, but in my television extracurricular activity, the Grinch is getting a makeover. Walmart is trying to turn him into a hero. Are you kidding me? This is not the Grinch. Right? You're a foul one. I was like, oh, okay, that'll have to grow on me. But we have to be aware of how we represent God in our giving. God is able to make all grace abound to you, so that having all sufficiency in all things at all times, you may abound in every good work. You've got to be clear about how you're showing up this season. And that requires personal preparation. That requires Advent starting with us. And that is something that we have to be serious about. Making sure that Christ has come to dwell with us, that Christ has given us his gifts, and now we are prepared to represent God in our giving. Our participation in this season should allow people to experience Christ through us. When we learn personal boundaries, the season begins to fill with joy.